Today, you will learn how to apply for a business line of credit in 5 minutes. As well, we will see what are the alternatives in case the business line of credit is not a fit for you. I'm Stanley Saint-Amand. I'm a partner at Zoryn Capital, and we are the bank alternative for business funding via private investors, but simpler and faster. How does a line of credit work? So you see, as an example, when you have a credit card, it's similar to that. So a credit card, let's say you have $10,000 you're approved for, you can use 2,000 if you want. So for the line of credit for business, you have also an amount that you're approved for, and then you can use whichever you want within that amount. There are some differences in business funding. You have to see there are minimum withdrawals, and there are also withdrawal fees every time you do a withdrawal on your line as well. Now, it is better than a loan. Why? Because a loan, you need to take the entire amount and then you have to pay on that, right? Whereas for the business line of credit, you pay as you go. You pay on everything you use only. Now, we have different echelon. We have a line of credit for 50,000, another one for 100,000 and 250,000, and we have higher as well. But for today, we will only cover $250,000 and less. Now, what are the requirements? To be in business for 2 years at least. Second, your credit score. It is based on credit. A lot. The credit line is based on credit. So you need to have a credit of 650 and up, ideally 700. However, if you have really good business financials, right? I've seen people getting approved for a $50,000 line, 620-ish, but you cannot be lower than that. 650 and up, ideally 700. So this said, you have to be a seasoned business with a good personal credit in order to basically get approved for that, right? Now, your business as well need to be making in revenue $20,000 a month or more, all right? And very important is that you cannot have negative days. You can have maybe three, but we require that your average daily balance is around $5,000. Maybe 3,000, but that's what we require, 5,000. Now, as an example, let's say if you have negative days, I don't know, 10 negative days a month. That means that what? You cannot afford a loan, right? You cannot afford funding. How are we going to pay it if you're in a negative? So that is a no. So you need to have your ducks in order for a business line of credit. Now, because of that, there are many businesses qualify for that, right? So let's look at the alternatives, right? So one alternative is a revenue-based loan, all right, or called working capital loan. In the old days, they call it cash advance. It's an advance actually, but things have evolved a lot lately, so it's not the same thing. You can get a very different structure of funding with a working capital loan. So for a working capital loan, you just need to be in business for 3 months, all right? And regardless of credit, however, credit gives you a lot more for a lot cheaper. So it is still important. At the same time, the barriers are a lot lower. So you can have very favorable rates actually. At the same time, it can be super expensive. And you can get approved in that for that and get funded within 24 hours. Or line of credit too, by the way. You can get funded within 24 hours. But this one is even faster, right? Now, caveat, it's not for everyone. Taking this type of funding can be business suicide. At the same time, it can be a godsend. All right, so we will cover that in another video. I put the link for you down below. And thank you for watching.